It's clear that SNK likes Baki Grappler. What maybe you don't know is Itagaki and Baki Yumema could at least know the existence of SNK. Terry and Andy Bogard. So in 99, just like Itagaki, with the creation of Baki, they decided to create a game inspired by the refined martial art of phone booth fighting. And they just decided to make it fucking unplayable. This game plays in a state where it would be more interesting to see two people fighting each other with a DDA pad than in a roller. And they decided to homage Baki with Gai Tendo. Can I just say that I love the variety on martial arts? We have great styles like wrestling, boxing, sumo, and some fake martial arts too, like maximum fighting, true karate, and tai chi.
Kimchi's left himself wide open. Oh, the strike is coming, it's coming, He knows there's nothing left to do now but break his own neck and forfeit.
I wish I was here to talk about Buriki one. Baki, right? Inspiration for Gai Tendo. But also the legendary fighter Sakuraba. And it makes sense, right? He was famous at the time. He fought against great fighters, most noticeable, probably the Gracie family. And if you don't know, they basically created the UFC and spread the narrative that Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is a masculine sport. His first fight ever with the family was Ryler Gracie, which he won by a Kimura. And the joke ends there. Well, okay, back in the 50s, there was a judoka named Masahiko Kimura. And he was so good, you had to fight a Japanese goon before fighting him. And just like in Counter-Strike, when a player does an exceptional play somewhere in the map, that place gets baptized with the player's name in callouts. So in an event where the world was watching Kimura, Kimura won the match with a Kimura. What I was hiding from you guys is on the receiving end of the move is Helio Gracie, patriarch of the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and patriarch of the Gracie family, father of Ryler Gracie. Helio Gracie, instead of saying uncle, basically let Kimura break his arm on a Kimura. And now we go back to the present. Sakuraba is like, hey man, I can break your arm, man. And Ryler doesn't give a f. But then the referee stops, and you can see Ryler is pissed. You didn't let him break my arm, dude, what the f? And now he's the shame of the family. Remember this photo I shown you earlier? That's the match against Royce Gracie. And then...
Everybody, there's a new king in town. Get ready. Mojo, Mojo, Mojo King,
Position. She's not worried.
Basically, Sakuraba could put even his 3-year-olds on a Kimura at the time. When you do a Kimura on this family, they just go ragdoll mode and give up. Will somebody please lab the fucking move? I can't take it anymore. This is basically photo proof that genetic adaptation and natural selection are failing us. This move somehow destroyed 3 generations of the family, where if you break down in basic shapes, that's enough to make a full-grown Brazilian man cry. But just like a child with a promising future, there is nothing that drugs can solve. Royce Gracie would put an end to Sakuraba's win streak. He countered the fucking move like he's Bane with Venom. Anyways, this photo was taken January 30. Sakuraba made a bet with some Japanese comedian to dye his hair orange. And this photo right here was taken November 11th, 99. Which shows Sakuraba without fucking hair. If he's a real inspiration to Gai Tendo, SNK has some kind of time machine hidden in their headquarters, and we should look at it. Because Buriki one was released May 21, 1999, while the Baki inspiration comes from cover arts of Baki the Grappler. July 16th, 93, which is different from previous chapter where Baki had the original black hair. And by the way, the 45-minute Baki OVA from 94, which he has his normal hair. Meanwhile, the anime that people remember with the orange hair is from 2000, so somebody at SNK was really a fan of Baki. You know, maybe the Ogre exists in the SNK universe, and his child could be somewhat... Oh my god.